Good evening. Thanks for joining us on the news at 8. Today, the 13th day, the month of February 2023. I am Grace Dorcas Inikachi. First, the major headlines. Atiku Okowa campaign organization taxes PDP members on victory for party in Abia State. INEC requires 13,000 security operatives for election in Enugu State. Lagos shuts down Chrisland School over pupils' death as colleagues allege electrocution. We take commercials. We'll be right back with details and many more. Stay connected.
Experience the smooth and strong feeling that consistently surpasses expectation. Leading the way in high-performance lubricants, Master Supermoto Oil is as durable as titanium.
Welcome back. Now the details. The Director General Atiku Okowa Campaign Organization in Abia State, Chief Charles Ogbonnaya, has commended members of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) in Abia State for coming out in their large numbers at the just concluded presidential rally of the party in Umuahia at the weekend. The Director General, in a statement on Monday by Chief Kingsley Megwara, the Director of Media and Publicity, further tasked members of the party to work harder for the collective victory of the party in the state. Businessmen and women in Abia State will soon beam a smile of relief as the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) Atiku Abubakar has promised to map out the sum of $10 million in supporting their trade. The former vice president, who reassured that PDP will win the presidential election, urged Abians not to be distracted by other political parties. The Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) says it requires no fewer than 13,000 security personnel for the general elections in Enugu State. Dr. Chukwuemeka Chukwu, the resident Electoral Commissioner (REC) in the state, disclosed this to the news agency of Nigeria on Monday in Enugu State. The People's Democratic Party (PDP) says it has not shut the door of reconciliation between Governor Nyesom Wike and its presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar. National Publicity Secretary Dabo Ogunlaba made this known in a chat with Daily Post on Sunday. Former Minister of Aviation and spokesperson of the All Progressives Congress (APC) Presidential Campaign Council, Femi Fani Kayode, has been invited by the Department of State Services over the comment. In a Facebook post on Monday, the Osun-born politician confirmed that he will honor their invitation. The Lagos State government yesterday ordered the temporary closure of Chrisland School located at Opebi Ikeja following the death of a student of the school, Whitney Adeyemi. The order was contained in a statement by the State Commissioner for Education, Mrs. Folasade Adefisayo, yesterday. A heavily pregnant woman in Kasuwan Magani, Kajuri local government area of Kaduna State, lost her life due to the unavailability of the new Naira note in banks. James Alta, the deceased husband, said his wife was rejected by the hospital when he could not make the payment due to failure to access cash in his bank and point of sale channels. The Nigerian Police Force Public Relations Officer Muyiwa Adejobi has said they have commenced an investigation into the pastor who mounted his pulpit on Sunday with an AK-47 on Sunday. The presiding pastor of the House on the Rock Church, Abuja chapter, Uche Aibe, mounted the pulpit carrying an AK-47 rifle. Adejobi said this via his Twitter handle on Monday. Leaders of the Fulani communities, ADOs, from across the country under the aegis of Fulbi United for Peace and Development have endorsed the presidential bid of the presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress (APC), Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. According to Abdulaziz, Special Assistant to the APC presidential candidate on media and publicity, the leaders converged in Abuja on Sunday. As Nigeria joins the rest of the world to mark this year's Valentine's Day on February 14th, the Director General of the National Agency for the Control of AIDS, NACA, Dr. Gambo Aliyu, has called on all Nigerians, especially young people, to take advantage of the spirit of love and togetherness that the day signifies, to know their HIV status. Speaking in Abuja, the Director General emphasized the importance of all Nigerians to know their HIV status, which he said marks the entry point to the prevention, treatment, and care of HIV and AIDS. Bandits have killed the divisional police officer, Paco Division, and 4 other policemen during a gun duel to repel an attack on some communities in the Gurara local government area of Niger State on Saturday. The State Police Public Relations Officer DSP Wasiru Abiodun, who confirmed the development in a statement, said some bandits had attempted to attack the Chibani market in Munyang local government area, but were neutralized by local vigilantes. While in sports, Real Madrid coach Carlo Ancelotti has revealed that he is not ready to leave the club unless he's sacked. Ancelotti was linked with the Brazil job ahead of winning of the Club World Cup final against Al Hilal on Saturday. This brings us to the end of the news at 8. But before we go, recap our major stories. Atiku Okowa campaign organization taxes PDP members on victory for party in Abia. INEC requires 13,000 security operatives for election in Enugu State. Lagos shuts down Chrisland School over pupils' death as colleagues allege electrocution. These and many more different platforms, just log on to www.abntv.com.ng. And you can also follow us on all social media platforms being displayed on the screen. I am Grace Dorcas, and you catch your pizza night rest. Be safe.